The reason why a lot of you are feeling of giving up is because in your head, there's only one purpose in this kingdom spouse journey, and that is to get married to this person. That's it. And a lot of you right now, you're probably are thinking, who are there to treat me as such? Who are there for me to go through all this pain for them? But one thing you are forgetting to remember, that this is not just about your kingdom spouse. It's deeper than that. Trust me when I say this. I have gone through all these stages. When I say this, you need to listen to me. This is not just about your kingdom spouse. This is deeper than what are you thinking. Do you know that God often uses the situation that you're going through, that almost, yourself, to bless you and to bless people around you? Let me repeat that again. God always going to use the pain, the hardship I've gone through to bless you and to bless people around you. Let me explain why. So when I met my kingdom spouse, I was in the world. But because of the pain this man has put me through, it ended up making me drawn closer to God and seeking his face. And in the process of my journey, God revealed my purpose to me, which is teaching people about this kingdom spouse journey and things that are involved in it. If I tell you the amount of people I coach daily, you're not going to believe it, because I went through this process. I went through this pain. I endured this pain. Now God is using the pain I went through, the hardship I went through, to bless me. And no, my coaching are not free. And there's a reason why people I coach, they still come back with the positive outcome testimonies, because I endure the pain. I know what involves in this kingdom spouse journey. God is calling a lot of you to stand, to endure this pain, to learn every knowledge you need to learn for people to come in the future, because he wants to use you to teach people to come in the future, to encourage people to come in the future. Do you really think if you give up right now, God's still going to use you in the future to teach people to come in the future? Well, there's nothing here. There's no knowledge. There's nothing, like, you know nothing about the journey. Nah. You might, like, for some of you, you might try, but it won't prosper. That's one thing for sure. If you going out there and doing things the name of God, you know damn well you have no knowledge of it. You did not go through it. It won't work. There's a reason why God is blessing me so much in this teaching, in this coaching. Listen up. There's a reason, because I did endure the pain. I endured the pain. I did not give up. I looked crazy, but I kept going. I trusted in him. So if you think this is just about you getting married to your person, dear, you are getting it wrong. You are getting it wrong. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying your feelings are not valid, but if you quit now, you are not just aborting your kingdom spouse journey, you are also aborting the purpose God has upon your name. Let me tell you this. If believers should learn anything from the devil, is that one thing, is that he doesn't give up. He rarely gives up when he starts with you. When you are his target, when he sees God has a calling upon your name, when he sees God is about to bless you, like that man, one thing I've learned from him, he doesn't give up. So if anything, believers should learn from the enemy, is that he doesn't quit. No matter how much you cast him out, he stands his ground, because he is a believer. Because he is a believer, he creeps doubt in your head so that you can doubt. He knows the power of belief. He knows the power of belief. That's why he creeps doubt in your head. So learn this one thing from the enemy, that he is a believer. He is just not a believer of Jesus, but he is a believer himself. He believes in himself. Recently, the enemy, bring confusion an argument into my situation. Things start going very wrong because he still don't want me to get blessed from this, because he still want me to quit what I'm doing. And if I quit on the promise, on the Kingdom Spouse promise, guess what? I would definitely quit of what I'm doing right here, of the coaching, of teaching people, sharing my knowledge, what I have learned in this journey. If I quit teaching also, then my finances, that's all he wants. He knows if you are a true believer. So if I quit on the promise, I will feel guilty to continue sharing my experience with you, knowing deep in me that I have quit the promise. That if I continue doing this, I'm just fooling people. I'm not doing it in righteousness. You understand? And even if you choose, or even example, if I quit on the promise and I still choose to teach people and still try to make money from people for this, God will not allow it. God will dry my well. Like he will make it dry. I will not get anyone to book with me. I will not get nothing, because this is his promise. This is coming from him. So guess what? If I give up on the Kingdom Spouse promise, I will give up on this coaching. I will give up sharing my experience. I will give up teaching you guys what is involved in this Kingdom Spouse journey. And when I give up on that, my purpose will die. That's the only thing the devil is looking for when he is attacking you about a promise God has given you. He just wants you to quit, because he knows if you quit, then the blessings God has for you in that promise won't come to pass. And even if it comes to pass, you will quit on it because you will feel guilty of you teaching people of things that you are not walking in. Do you get what I'm saying? So again, this is a warning. Don't give up, okay? Do not give up. Now is not the time. But I'm talking about this because I went on live yesterday, and the amount of people who are giving up, or who has already given up, it was crazy. And I believe that God made me to go live because he knows that a lot of you are giving up. A lot of you are about to give up. Baby, don't give up. Don't do that.